Welcome everybody to twitch.tv/musicmeatloaf. I'm your pasta enthusiast, the master blaster, covered in
Big
plaster.
John Appleseed changed their pronouns.
This can't be real.
To they them.
Wow. No, leave that in, please. Yeah, there we go. This is crazy, and we are live.
Are we?
Oh yeah. So once it hits 8:00, does everybody have Audacity open?
Oh fuck no.
I need to close Elden Ring.
The first step.
The story of my life.
Okay,
I didn't realize we were starting so fast.
Well, as soon as I saw Johnny Appleseed on the call, I had to strike while the iron was hot because that guy's elusive. Sorry, they are elusive.
Yeah, actually.
Everybody looks
ammo
great today.
shot on iPhone.
Nobody's missing bits. Everybody's I don't know. Except
how do you know I'm not missing bits?
Huh? Because of the
We
secondary
haven't
webcam
checked
feed. I installed those webcams under all of your desks just in case.
Could you imagine if I had a second webcam set up for that bit and I looked and it just like turned? The camera changed.
I wish you could Jim Halpert in this bitch, man.
Oops.
Okay, I
just started recording.
I have Audacity recording now.
I should also probably start recording, huh?
Okay,
it's gonna hit 8:03 a.m. and we're gonna all clap. Okay.
Hold on.
Okay, wait, AM.
Fuck.
PM. PM.
And then we can start getting into the real shit. Okay.
8:03.
8:03. It's currently 8:02,
Okay,
right?
so 10 seconds ish. Yeah.
10.
10 now.
15 now.
What?
What?
Clocks work different where Reese is. Reese is on Mars.
No, I'm gonna clap.
That's all right.
5, 4, etc.
Did you not do it at 8:03, Reese?
I did, but it was 5 seconds earlier than you guys.
You clapped at exactly the same time as me on my end.
Yep. I don't know how many times we have to go over that this is a terrible way to
We're in the
sync
same
audio.
room, Henry. These are the 4 different walls of my games
It's
room.
not doing it. I mean, I guess... I don't know.
Get John Apple out of here. I hate them. Them?
Why is it Apple?
I hate them. It's not even visible on stream behind the text of Henry, he, him. They, them. They, epic, they, them, burn. What's the...
This is like a person trying to like rewrite the French language.
What is the text at the bottom? Is it just say
yeah,
stew?
there is actually they them. Don't worry.
Jean Appel.
Yeah, all French words are now gender neutral if you add an F at the end of them.
Exactly.
Smurf pronoun.
Je suis hungry. Welcome.
When are we getting John Smurf on the podcast?
I don't want to be welcomed to this anymore.
Like from this point onwards. Oh, Max left.
Okay, so now we have to start the sub game within the regular game. I think that's how.
Can we
the
do
card
Reese's
works.
druthers?
No.
30
'cause I don't have any
seconds on the
brothers.
clock. No
Druthers.
one's allowed to
Reese's
interrupt. Reese,
brothers.
just tell us what's pissing you off, man. How would you, or what would you get if you got your druthers? And then we can get into whatever the
What is it,
side
8
project-
minutes? 8 minutes on the clock?
I said 30 seconds, but
Oh.
we can
80 minutes on the clock.
Yeah. This is welcome to we're gonna call this Ghosts Town Nights because we're recording real late compared to when we normally do.
Yeah. Yeah. It's really bad.
This
Ghost
sucks.
Town
I'm off
after
my
dark.
game, man.
You don't want to be recording this late.
The stream's sponsored by Windex.
Nice.
When last we saw our intrepid YA protagonists, they were what, man? Don't grimace. Don't grimace and call me purple.
I didn't.
When we when we last met our hangry young Franklins, the 3 of you guys were at Island House of One not Ghost Guy Go. You were bathing, walking, getting exposition, saw a wizard in a car, and then some freaking gremlins showed up out of Big Fridge door in the basement. And things kind of went crazy, but everybody I think learned a lot. Everybody really was brought together as a unit, both familial and G. G Unit.
Gmail.
G-
Oh.
You learned that God, Henry, your feed is lagging out with the changes that you're making. We all learned that Guy Go, we, especially myself, learned that Guy Go may not be all that he seems to be. He doesn't really know what he is. He doesn't know what he's here for, but he knows that you guys might have something to do with it. And then as a, maybe a little, as a little holiday pre-Halloween escape, the four of you thought that you would take a visit to BC/Canada's premier multi-use wizard festival, Pentagram, which is located just up the Georgia Strait from where you are currently located. It is the morning of October the 30th, 2009. How have people been preparing themselves to go to this big music festival? And also, more importantly, who the fuck are you guys and what are you doing here? Starting with, as always, Reese.
Are we sorry? There's a lot coming at me.
Yep.
We're still on like the beach island house.
Yeah,
thing
you're still at
with
Guy's
Guy?
house. You guys are going to be going to Pentagram probably this afternoon, this evening, depending on what you plan. I just want to know if there's any like preparations that you guys want to really set in stone here. Any things you've asked
Zeke
to requisition?
Is nervous.
Oh yeah.
Zeke is nervous as hell. He's never been to a concert, let alone a festival, let alone whatever this is supposed to be.
What's like the closest allegory in Zeke's life before this? Like stand-up show, podcast, cribbage, Twitter.
I mean, he's been to like an event on a Minecraft server once.
He went to somebody he didn't know's birthday party on one of the really big parkour Minecraft servers.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's about it, I
Yeah.
think. So he is searching for anything to make a good impression, any clothes that might look good that Guy has that can be lent to him.
Yeah. You're looking through Guy Go's pretty extensive wardrobe, and also these like suitcases from whatever family that lived here beforehand, before Guy moved in. Are you looking for like formal? Are you looking for like which of the Spice Girls are you trying to imitate with this? Are you looking for baby? Scary.
What's the can I ask Guy Go, like, I want to ask Guy Go something.
Zeke,
hey Guy,
Zeke,
you there?
those pants are not going to work on you, man.
No, I wanted to know, like, what do you think the environment was going to be like? Is it going to be hot or humid or?
It's like perpetual Twilight. Not the hit book series that is potentially currently airing. But you know, it's always kind of the end of the day. It's a little chilly, but it's definitely warmer than your average October 30th, 2009 weather. Expect fog and high humidity, but also once the people start bumping, lots of body heat, if you know what I'm fucking talking about, dude, up top.
And Zeke is holding a pair of cargo shorts and a pair of jeans. He drops the cargo shorts to give Guy a high five.
It's his hand is immaterial. You go right through him.
No,
but it makes the high five
shit.
noise naturally.
You know, it's really like, I don't know. It's weird that it makes the noise as my hand goes through yours.
Is it not incredibly convenient for Japery and Goofs? Valerie Thorne, you come down the stairs to the living room where Zeke is pouring through all these wardrobes of clothing.
I took them out of everything and just set them out in the middle of the
on the
living
couch.
room.
What's Valerie feeling like going into this festival / high octane wizard event?
Honestly, Valerie's kind of chill, I think. Valerie's more used to sort of like your underground punk show kind of type event. And she's really expecting this wizard festival to just be a whole bunch of dorks kind of raving.
Unlike a punk show.
Yeah, exactly. Completely unlike a punk show.
Tell us about the fit as Guy's giving the thumbs up, thumbs down moves to Zeke. As Val requisitioned some of her own wardrobe.
Yeah, I don't know. Just kind of leather jacket, fishnets, crop top, maybe a choker, and some cool bracelets.
Oh, choker. I was imagining a cool Joker crop top, but we can,
You know what? It's a Harley Quinn crop top.
wow, timely. Batman Arkham Asylum just came out. It's some prime time for, as it always is, prime time for Harley Quinn fan service shirts. Zeke, a guy hands you a real cool pair of skinny jeans, distressed denim naturally, and kind of like a fishing vest type fit. He's like, I really think this is the vibe that you should be bringing to this event, man. Pockets, fanny packs.
Slowly puts down the crop top that he had like picked up
with the Joker on. I mean, hey, don't let me. You can always wear. The great thing about vests is you can layer them super easily. You can wear the crop top and then just put the vest over top of it. You're gonna really turn some heads, man.
I think Zeke, sorry, what? It's 2009.
Yep. So like,
what are the phones like? We have iPhone 2 or something.
Yeah, or maybe a BlackBerry.
BlackBerry. I think Zeke whips out a BlackBerry and just like Google image searches like music festival.
You see a lot of white people with dreads.
Interesting.
Yeah, a lot of
Good
big
thing
straw
Zeke has very
hats.
short hair. It's not gonna happen.
No, white people with cornrows too. Don't worry. A lot of white people in sombreros. A lot of white people in Rasta caps. A lot of white people with feathers in their hair. Ooh, what else? A lot of people going to San Francisco with flowers in their hair. An acrid and juicy cloud wafts down the stairs from one of the bedrooms upstairs, and the two of you downstairs see a bleary-eyed Stu Parker trip out of his bedroom and then laugh down the stairs. How's Stu feeling today?
Are you doing like Mad Lib style DMing this session?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you what to do, I think.
I think Stu, I think like outfit wise probably not really that different from like regular Stu style probably, but maybe like going harder on the glow sticks aspect.
You got glow sticks pre-cracked on the belt. You got glow sticks on your damn wristbands, sweatbands, Scott Pilgrim type style. And Gago is standing in front of you guys in a black suit with a black tie and a white shirt.
Are you not gonna get warm in that?
The dress code?
Well, no, I'm really hoping that some people see me and think that the Men in Black are showing up and they freak the fuck out, man. I like my favorite thing at festivals is fucking people tripping out of their goddamn mind.
I mean, I guess that's bad, but fine and
get scared
funny
is my motto. You guys see the movie Chronicle? It's kind of about me.
I haven't.
I just watched the movie Chronicle on DVD. It's fucking so sick, man. Anyway, so we're just gonna have a great time. Today's like the first day. If I remember correctly, today's gonna be a lot of DJs. For your wizard duels, it's gonna be a lot of seeing what's up, testing the grounds. You're gonna have to find someone to duel if you want to. There's crazy magic car races. Valerie, I don't know if we're gonna be able to drive your car onto there as it's across water, but we can maybe. You can usually pay a wizard to make a car for you. I don't know, man. These guys are doing crazy shit. They're writing stuff on grains of rice. It's fucking wild. Zeke, if you need a sober buddy at this event, I can maybe hook you up with somebody. I'm going to be gone, man. So just good luck to you, Or if you want to go crazy, I know a guy and his name is me. Go.
So how does the, sorry to interrupt, but how does the dying thing?
Try not to. There's a lot of, it's really hard. There's been... last 2 years of Pentagram, there were maybe 10 casualties each. Not even. Things have gotten so much safer since back in the 90s. You know what I'm talking about, Zeke. And just, there's protective wards. There's going to be a big banned list of spells, obviously. No spleen mutilation. No inverse sieve technique. All shit like that. But, it is what it is. Just don't try to die. But also, if it's a good place to die, because wizards and shit, man.
Well, I wasn't gonna try to die. Is Paul McCartney gonna be there?
Nah, not this year. He backed out.
Yeah.
Let me see who's the headliner, and he pulls out his Palm Pilot. You can't look shit up on a Palm Pilot, can you? I don't fucking know. He pulls out a small phone. That's
I don't know. Probably not.
and he's like, oh.
Or maybe you could, but it just cost like $11.
Man, I already bought tickets. This sucks. The headliner's Eminem. I fucking hate that guy. Okay, I might go after the first set. Ugh.
Of the whole festival?
Well, of Eminem, he's only headlining. I don't know if he's playing on the main stage every single. I fucking hope not, man.
Well, I would think not.
God, I guess we get to see an Eminem concert tonight. Yip fucking we. Oh, you think he's gonna do Stan? Jesus Christ.
You only have the billing for the first day. What are you looking at right now?
My phone, an email I got from my friend Ted.
Yo, the headliner's Eminem. I'm so hyped.
Ted keeps me in the fucking. Ted, shut up. This guy keeps. He can text me. He keeps sending me emails. This sucks. Oh my god.
Like a voice message.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Embedded in it. Keeps playing.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll see. Yeah. I really appreciate that you guys aren't like freaking out about Eminem being at this Wizard concert. It's like it feels pretty par for the course, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Sure.
I guess.
Like if anybody's going to have sold its soul, it's that guy. I don't have confirmation on this. We didn't really get into it last time we spoke, but I'm pretty sure he's a warlock of some description.
I think the only thing going through Zeke's head is like the Eminem mascots that he's seen on TV, the red and yellow ones. So he's just kind of staying
not
quiet.
Heard of Eminem?
Nope.
That's crazy.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, I think we should get in the boat and just go over there. And if Eminem starts playing and it really sucks, we can just fucking leave. Okay?
I'm good with
Yeah,
that.
that's fine. Sure. I mean,
so yeah, I also have tents in case we want to stay there on like the ground. It's gonna be a wet and wacky wizardly time. Everybody bring water. If someone gives you acid, you should probably take it. This is my like usual festival advice. And if anybody out there gets pissed at me for never having actually been to a festival and getting a lot of shit wrong, just remember that Wizards did this one.
right. And Paul McCartney, or not Paul McCartney.
Eminem.
Eminem is the new Paul McCartney.
Yeah, the M in Eminem stands for McCartney.
McCartney and McCartney.
Attorneys at McCartney. You guys get on a freaking boat, dressed to the nines, maybe even the tens, going the whole 9 yards. And Val, I'm guessing you are the one piloting this boat of sorts.
Yes.
Guy gives you a bearing and a heading and a stern talking to about boat safety. He insists people don't wear flotation devices on his boat because he says they look shitty as fuck. And Guy is, I don't know, he's smoking a cool cigarette and drinking bourbon. I don't know, man. It's you guys' show. And you guys are driving into open water, kind of in the direction of Vancouver Island itself, like going through the Georgia Strait. As you were going along, things are beginning to get foggier and foggier on this. What time do you guys think you leave? Like maybe like 3 or 4 p.m.?
I was gonna say 4 p.m. exactly, actually.
Okay.
Right,
Wow.
Right, as you said.
Pretty cool. And you guys see a small island directly in front of you, right in the middle of some of the deepest water this side of Vancouver Island. Not the most geographically likely thing in the world, but fucking sue me, liberals. You guys see a fair few other vessels making their way to this island. Some as small as kayaks. You see the occasional car driving over the top of the water, and you see one BC ferry mainlining its way directly towards this, probably like kilometer in circumference island in the middle of the water. I don't suppose there'd be anybody you recognize. You get to, again, real nondescript little island, mainly rock. It's getting very, very foggy now as you get to the shore. And you see that it's very small, and none of the other people that you've seen pull up are visible to you now through the fog. And you, with a soft and buttery crunch, you moor yourself by this rock, and Guy floats off the boat and lands on the rock ahead of you. And for anybody confused visually, no hot tub.
Oh.
Well, gamers.
Wait, so are we?
Yeah, hit me with it, man.
Are we? What do you? Sorry, I'm just sorry to be nitpicky, but what do you mean by like mooring on a rock? Like we're tied to a big rock that is offshore or on, or
I don't know, man. I'm not the
The
boats
rock
guy.
is
You
on the shore.
ask Valerie. She's the one who just parked.
it doesn't matter.
The boat
As long as
stopped.
we can get off the boat.
You can get off the boat. The boat's not going anywhere. I dropped ink
Thank you.
and trow. That clutch of trees over there is kind of what takes us to the main ground. I have tickets, and he hands each of you a small, smooth washed piece of beach glass in a pearlescent green-blue color. Just keep these on you. It shows that you're supposed to be here. If you lose me, I think the safest bet is going to be to find Stu, and then Stu might be able to help you find me. Otherwise, I'm probably going to be the only scary guy wearing a cool-ass Armani black suit.
Yeah, have fun, man.
Well, we can stick together. I'm just saying, I'm easy to get lost in crowds. I'm kind of a ghost in the shell.
Are those real clothes that sorry, but
No, it's not real Armani. It's imitation.
never mind.
Don't call me out like this, Stu. It's not in front of Zeke and Valerie.
That's not what I meant.
These dipshits don't know real fashion like you and me.
That's kind
it
of
doesn't
why I
matter.
don't care if it's real Armani or whatever.
I'm gonna set off towards the festivities.
You guys, I'm presuming, following behind Stu and Guy. Where's my images? Oh no. You walk through this clutch of trees, and all of a sudden, the sky above you, boom, the sun is setting. A little early for that. The air around you is suddenly much more warm and more humid than it was a few minutes ago, feeling like a midsummer's eve. The sky is lit up in all variety of pinks and purples and orange hues. I'm going to need John Apple to roll a act under pressure +1.
Okay.
Valerie and Zeke, have either of you taken any considerable amount of psychedelics before?
No. I've definitely taken some.
Valerie, this is going to be...
Sorry, act under pressure, +1. I normally have a +1, so it's...
Add 1 to your normal act under pressure roll.
Okay,
Zeke,
yeah,
this is going to be act under pressure -1. Valerie, this is your
so that's
normal
8.
act under pressure roll. Okay.
Oh, also, Max.
Yep.
Because I used my bottle it up move last time, I think for +2, you have a -1s you can inflict on me for act under pressure rolls if you want.
I shan't do that right now.
Sounds good.
Stu, you got an 8. Zeke, you got a...
I haven't rolled yet.
Cool.
Okay, I got a 5.
Okay.
Oh, that's really, really good.
Well,
So I have a -1 to this roll, and then I have a -1 for my modifier.
and you roll a
and
2?
I rolled a 3.
Okay.
So I got a 1. I got a singular snake eye.
Oh, no.
Is that experience?
Oh, most assuredly. Yeah, and you too, Valerie. Stu, you walk through this clutch of trees, and all of a sudden, about you is a much larger island than you initially would have likely been led to believe. There are sweet-smelling, soft grasses growing knee-height all around you. And roving through these various clutches, large clutches of trees, you see a large concert stage and huge clearings filled with strange fog. And running through all of it, you see long and strangely colored roadways. It's, if any of you have played any Gmod, it's similar to the Gmod highway map, where there's just like kind of impossible road structures of whitest asphalt, with the occasional car or strange bike or penny farthing or one wheel. Yes, wizards invented those first. Zooming on past around you. There's brooms, natch. There's a lot of people seemingly running around having a good time. There is what sounds like a distant DJ set playing, and you, Stu, feel really, real good. And you are instantly having the full audiovisual and sensory feeling of having taken maybe a tab and a half of acid like 40 minutes ago. Zeke?
Did I? Or is that just
did
how...
well, did you?
I mean, probably not before arriving.
Can I ask something
Yes.
and offer up something?
Yes.
Is this gonna take somewhat something the form of a bad trip?
Yeah, in a way. Certainly in a
'Cause
way.
I have something that Zeke has probably been playing because I just looked at the release date and it's like October 6th, 2009. Zeke has been recently playing a ton of Demon Souls.
Oh my god. Zeke,
Zeke,
there
like,
are
from software.
there are wolves everywhere. There are four-legged, mangy, bony creatures sprinting through this field over rolling, roiling, boiling masses of asphalt pouring from the sky. Stu stands next to you, a rictus grin 1,000 miles wide on his face as all eyes are on you at this moment. Valerie.
Wow.
Valerie, you're having a pretty bad panic attack.
Oh gosh. What do I see?
Valerie, the land below you is shifting and rolling waves of watery sand. You are unbalanced. You are sunk up to your knees and then rocked about. And Stu, you see you see Valerie swaying side by side next to you, locked on the ground. And Zeke on his knees.
I'm staring at
staring ahead in shock and awe and agony.
I'm gonna go find a tree so I can curl up fetal style next to it.
Yeah, that sounds pretty nice actually. I'm gonna like wander ahead. Let me know if you guys need anything.
Yeah, gaily and lovingly, Stu drifts off ahead of you guys. Zeke, roll kick some ass for me real quick.
Not my best stat. I don't think.
No, I don't think so.
Oh my god!
Is it 2 1s?
Snake eyes. I got a 2.
You hear a yelp from behind you, and Stu, you see Zeke is fighting a real wolf. And it is either a wolf or a really big dog. You're not sure, but this thing is at this dude's chest. Zeke, I'm gonna get you to take 1 point of harm. Valerie.
Zeke Arthurs walks into a music festival and just instantly dies. Like a flash.
Instantly gets mauled by a wolf.
Valerie, you see a swaying kelp-like tree protruding from the sandy ground ahead of you, and it smells all around you of a soft waltzing diesel. What's Val doing?
I just want to lay on the ground and just not.
Yeah, yeah. Valerie, kind of. You know when you're trying to sit down when you're drunk and you kind of miss. Valerie kind of like rolls onto her shoulder at the base of this tree and is taking real deep breaths, looking up at the sky. And Stu, you see a small herd of hooded figures skittering and muttering as they approach you, and holding in their hands are sealed Nestle bottles of water.
Oh, so I'm seeing Zeke being attacked by a big dog, though, right?
Yeah, and like it's licking the fuck out of his face. This dog's so stoked to see Zeke.
Right.
Zeke,
okay, I'm not gonna
Zeke,
do
you're
anything
fighting in a poison swamp. Yeah. Only a dagger in your wits to your name.
Oh shit! I should give these guys my ticket probably. That's what Stu's thinking.
A susurrus shines up from this group of hooded figures. That's a murmuring sound.
Thank you.
And they, one of them holds out a palm, hand up, with a coin slot in the middle of its hand, and with the other hand, it proffers you a bottle of water once more.
I'm gonna put the glass into the I'm gonna put the ticket into the ticket slot and then put the water into the water slot. You know what I mean?
It
In my
is,
bag.
yeah, like a stoned Max Wilcox watching Dune Part 2. This water hits real hard. And they hand you 2 more bottles of water, and they scuttle towards Valerie and Zeke. Val, all of a sudden, surrounding you in this tall, waving, sandy grass are these tens of figures with hands reaching out to you, grasping for your jacket pocket.
Leave me alone. Stop it.
They palm this glass piece from your hand, and into your hands is placed a bottle of water.
Oh. Thanks.
Zeke.
Sorry to be rude, but can you just like... I need some alone time.
They murmur away and sink into the sand beneath you. Zeke, you are on your back, rolling, Estus flasks empty. And you see, you see, scrawled text.
Backwards dodge roll.
Scrawled text glowing in white on the ground.
What does it say?
Try glass hand slot. And a hand reaches from the ground in front of you.
I just like stand up, grab the thing out of my pocket.
Big square icon of pictures in your face.
Yeah, I do like a little animation with like my hand. I just like hold it out, and I think like the stone just like drops from my hand when I try and do that.
Your flasks have been replenished.
Oh shit.
Do you sup of your Estus or of your magic?
I equip my flashlight like a sword. I'm holding it like a sword, and then I sip my Estus.
Normalcy begins to creep its way into the corners of the minds of Stu Parker and Zeke Arthurs. The shimmering world around you stays impossible and arcane, but a more normal and expectable music festival style. The dogs around you all sink into the earth until there is but one that pants happily and then dissolves into mud. The two of you see
horrifying.
Valerie just kind of sitting on the ground, pretty clearly not having a great time, just clutching a white knuckle clutching a bottle of water, with a green glowing Geigo standing over her. Valerie,
yeah.
You seem to not be having a great time.
You are very observant.
Now, while I am normally normally I would take this as a primo opportunity to really fuck with your head. I would say shit like, everybody here can read your mind. Everybody here knows that one thing you did in the high school bathroom that you're really embarrassed about. But I'm not going to pull any of that shit on you, Valerie. And you feel the water bottle kind of pulled from your hands and like lightly pressed to your lips. Some water splashed on your face. You feel still a little palpitaty, but much better. And all three of you find you are quite hungry.
Talk about Guy Green.
Fuck yeah, man. Hell yeah.
I think Stu probably just continues walking past the guys, just wandering further into the festival, just kind of swept up in it. Probably not really realizing that Valerie is like,
for real,
off and gone.
Stu, you walk towards a clutch of woods. I've been really all about that word today. That you see a foggy circle within the tall pine trees here, and you see sets of 3s to 2s to 4s to 7s, any groups of people magically sparring, making clouds of smoke and rabbits out of hats and hats out of cars and cars out of bats. And you see magical duels and sparring happen with the sound of Avicii playing in the distance.
I have hold on. I have Mr. Monsoon's
You got his card.
like pager?
Yep.
Do I not? Didn't
Yep.
he gave me like a pager? Can
You
I
have a
beep
pager.
him from that?
Yep.
But I can't actually call him.
No, you can just page him.
Is that how pagers work? Well, probably not. But but I
This
can't
one.
like talk to him on this.
This is
device,
a
but I can-
text-based communication that you have to your warlockly patron.
Oh, okay, so I can text him. I'm just gonna text him. Can I turn bat into car?
It beeps and it goes, huh? Brackets sent from my hot tub.
That's really good. That's a great email signature. Stu has already put the thing back in his pocket.
Beep. And you see there's very few people are not already kind of paired off into big sparring groups. You see there are a few sitting on the ground meditating. There's a few people kind of shadow boxing the air. There's a few people boxing their own shadows in the air. At the center of all this, there is a tall, wide, kind of parchment board floating in midair with like a soft kind of hum of light around it. And you can see there is what appears to be a very, very large bracket of some sort, fighting style.
I'd like to get a closer look.
As you walk over to this bracket, you see at a kind of little folding table underneath a little marquee in reds and blues, you see a similarly undulating hooded figure to the one that took your coin and gave you water upon entering this festival. They are becloaked and begrieved with heavy metal armor from the waist down, and steepling their fingers, they hold a heavy quill pen in their hand.
Oh, so you're like a sign up type of guy?
I be the keeper of the yeah. Sorry.
Oh.
Long day.
No,
yeah,
okay.
you have to find a sparring partner to prove that you have the medal, and then once your sparring match is done, depending on how that goes, you'll be placed into this large round robin table.
All right. Well, I mean, I think I'm gonna keep looking around for a bit. I don't know if I'm really ready to, hop right into the dueling. I just got here, so.
Does thee wish to know the grand prize?
Oh, yeah, sure.
14 original human skin spell books.
Oh.
Of great mystery and malice. And
sounds...
also the keys to a Mini Cooper Clubman.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, that sounds very enticing, Mr. Sorry, what did I get your name?
You didn't. I am the keeper of the card.
Right. Well, I will probably come back and see you later, Mr. Keeper of the card.
The sign-up deadline is dusk today. I'm kidding. It's always dusk. Come on. Yeah, just like in 4 or 5 hours, we're gonna finalize things. So as long as you get in before like the big Eminem set tonight, things are gonna be great, man.
Okay. I'm gonna I'm gonna turn away from this guy and start I guess just kind of like meandering back. I'm probably thinking, maybe for the first time, like, where did Valerie go and where did Zeke go?
So
where
we're
did
back.
Guy go?
We're that's funny. I had never thought about that. That his name is kind of like a joke. We come back to Valerie sitting maybe a little bit more comfortably under this tree. Geigo is kind of hitting a mean Slavic squat next to you. Zeke, have you hung around these two, or have you wandered off to find food or libations or whatever it is this guy likes?
I think Zeke is looking around because he's like, in his mind it's like Wizard Festival, so he's like, maybe people know about magical items, maybe there's like some artificer type people, something like that, and I just want to get like I want to have that spirit pistol appraised, the wooden
Did you take it with
thing.
you?
I would say so. I don't think I told anyone. I think I have it just like
Okay. So
in my belt buckle.
Zeke, when you in your belt buckle, when you
Or like in my like, you know how people keep like a pistol in the back of their pants, like in action movies.
for real,
I think that's what Zeke's doing.
when you went to retrieve it this morning, I'm presuming that you guys had it stashed somewhere, sort of out of the way. You notice that it has grown. Where before it was a like small kind of pistol size, it has a longer stock on it now and a slightly longer barrel. It's a bit more to the size of like a sawed-off shotgun, pretty much. And you see small greenish-white shoots budding from the end of it.
Yeah.
Shoots. Nice. So yeah, you have this stash behind your belt. You see in the past the main stage, there are all manner of like tents where people are like staying and like camping on the ground the whole time. Past that, there are like some people set up for like vendors and stalls. There's the occasional food truck. There's a Panera Bread. There's a Subway. You know, all like the staples for your for your indie wizard music festival. There's a Staples. And Zeke is kind of going off towards all that stuff.
Yeah, Zeke is looking for like a tech bro wizard.
You're looking for the genius bar.
Yeah, or like, you know, going to Panera and just like being like, oh, I just like got this cool artifact, and it's like I barely even know what it does. And they're like, actually.
This fucking idiot doesn't know what his tree gun does. Valerie's guy is like kind of sat here next to you. Is like, yeah, this place. A lot of these things can be kind of overwhelming and shitty. That's kind of, I feel like they want a lot of normal people that come here to assume that all the crazy shit that they've seen is just like kind of, you know, they were on drugs or maybe they were slipped something. So it should like come down in like a little bit. We can. Do you want to? I don't know. Get some. I feel like it would be like. I've been less than supportive of you guys' mortal existence, and I feel like I kind of owe it to you. Do you want to get like a? I can get you like a burrito.
Sure, that sounds good.
Yeah. Do you want to smoke this spliff that I took from Stu's jacket?
Oh hell yeah!
Fuck yeah. You smoke it and it's mid. It's frightfully dry.
Just the way Valerie likes it.
Val likes her weed dry and shit. You the three of you, it's gonna be a lot, are moving your way towards all these kind of like tents and setups. Val, you and Guy, you sit down at this. You get Mexican food from a Mexican food truck. It's really good. It's glowing iridescent green or whatever, you know, wizards and shit. And
Wizard Chipotle.
You go to Chronic Wizard Tacos and you get their El Diablo potato blaster, and you see and hear standing on soapboxes and pedestals kind of all around the food court area are all manner of wizards waving staves and swords in the air and crying out, trying to sell some form of wares. And as you are hearing this more concretely, you hear that all of them are calling out for brave adventurers to go on one of the myriad of quests that they have. You hear one guy talking about the dragon of the lagoon and all sorts of shit like that. And you see a lot of real chuggy ass concert rave goers really falling for these wizards' bullshit. And you see a lot of people getting sold some pretty. You see one guy gets sold fucking Magic Dragon wishing beans. That guy's gonna be in for that's a guy. Yeah. Whoa, Henry's arm just teleported. Zeke, you kind of wander past Guy and Valerie chewing on some potato slammers. And you see a haze of smoke rising into the air, forming the shape of a large cog wheel. And then smoke from a nearby fire shifts on over towards it, and it's a large cranked lever that is actuating upon it. And you hear the self-satisfied chortling of nerdy tech bros. There are fields of Adirondack chairs and beanbags, tents and poles and columns, that's what they're called. And on top of all of these, you see strange moving mechanical structures. You see a Burning Man type Burning Man, though not the Burning Man of Burning Man. They couldn't get him this year. Who do you there's all, I'm gonna say 1 in 5 people looks like they're a wizard, and 3 in 5 people look like they really want you to think they are a wizard.
Yeah.
Posers at the Wizard Festival.
Oh, dude, so many wizard posers, man. Wizard Pride this year was only straight people. It sucked. Who are you approaching, Zekery?
I think like the biggest group, or just like if there's like one guy who's like explaining to like a big group and they're all just like, oh yeah.
You see there's like a lot of like earth like movers, like big like cat claw arm like excavation devices kind of driving around occasionally. Some people are doing cool fights with them. Again, Avicii is still doing a DJ set on the main stage right now. Pretty fun background to that. And you see in a kind of big crater in the ground, there's a few figures cross-legged hovering off the ground, and you see one in the center is orating loudly and quickly, and all of them are like nodding their heads, like really like, oh, this guy really, look, guy. You hear one guy saying, "This guy really knows what he's talking about." And you see a big banner kind of snaking in the air around them that says fuck, what's a Arcano Arcane Engineering 1005. These guys have so many levels of classes, bro. And you hear the main guy say, "Thank you for coming to this lecture." And the group kind of dissipates, and a few people kind of come up to this guy, like shaking his hand, asking him a few questions. And there's a lot of people doing drugs around you as well.
Yeah. I want to walk up as if like I'm going up after class to ask a question. And then
whatever you're picturing, it's right. Long white beard, robes, goggles, gotta be apron over the robes.
You know. Hey,
your name is Creek.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty fucking cool. What can I do for you, my son?
I've just been like kind of haunted by this one thing I bought at a garage sale. I don't know if it's cursed or I just wanted to get someone who knew what they were doing to like look at it. And I like gingerly hold up the gun.
Don't worry, that's a stick. People come with me all the time. They think it's going to be a wand, or they think it's going to be a stave. This appears to be a... Hang on a second. What the deuce? May I observe this item, young boy?
Yeah, for sure. I like press this button here, and like a little globule comes out.
A globule, you say? He's like turning it around. He keeps like pointing it at his own face, which is really stressing you out. He's like, "Do you mind if I attempt?"
Yeah, go for it. I've been like shooting cans and shit.
Sorry, can we take a tea? What's going on here, Reese?
Zeke is just, I don't know, man.
He's trying something new.
He's trying something new. He doesn't want to be identified as himself.
Yeah, it's a new environment. I really appreciate that. Okay.
He's also like, he just wants answers, so he finds that the best way to do that would be to act stupid.
He is a Reddit user.
So.
Yeah, he knows the strats. This grand wizard, he's got a little name tag on his lapel that says Brent. He holds this thing in his hand and he points it straight up in the air and he goes, "Hurrah!" And he like fires, and this like significantly larger spread of water than anything you've seen beforehand fires out the end of it. And he's like, May I ask if you ever shot a Hume or similar two-legged being with this? Angel, demon, ghost, the likes? Any info that you need, or is this and where you said you got this at a yarded sale?
Yeah, I got it at a garage sale. The person who sold it to me said it came with like one of these little chalky coins or something, but I don't know.
Curious. I presume you do not want me taking it from your person, but if I could study it for but a day, I could return to you with great. We must have an accord. We must have a. This is strange, deep magic, boy. Do you
I
wish?
just kind of wanted, like, I don't want to like.
You're asking
I don't
for
wanna-
concrete answers to your questions.
Kinda. I don't
You
want
came to the wrong music festival.
I don't really like. You got a lot of gear and like cat imagery.
Oh, you're looking for gear.
Do you have like is there like a botanist, botany wizards or something I could like have them take a look at this thing? I'm not saying that you don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I
but, like,
fucking appreciate it, man. I know everything there is about contraptions and gizmos, but this was made by no wizard's hand. That much I can tell you. There are tree-type guys that live in the clutch of trees just off yonder. They may be able to answer your question, but I warn you, they are tricky customers and do not care for the living.
All right, well, thanks. That's great. Where are they?
If you go to the trees and seek, and seek with these, and he points to your eyes, like, you'll fucking find them. Also,
Yeah, but there's like a lot of trees all around. I was looking for like more of a cardinal direction.
yeast.
Anywhere or
Yeah, just he
Yeah,
points,
okay, and
he
you just-
points to
you
a,
just
like a
walk
willow
away.
tree,
Yeah.
20 yards away. Val, you see Stu, you see Stu talking to this guy. I'm gonna need Valerie to roll read a bad situation.
Okay. Wait, sorry, did I see was that
Oh, Zeke.
Zeke or Stu that I was seeing?
You're seeing Zeke. God damn it. I'm so sorry about these names. Zeke, if I may, I forgot about an ability that you have.
Yeah.
When this guy said this was not made by any wizard hands, he was 100% telling you a fib.
Okay, very
Yeah.
good.
I got a 9.
You got a 9? Okay. You can perhaps ask me one of the questions on read a bad situation if you wish. Or is it 2? I can't remember how many holds it is on a 7 to 9.
Oh my gosh, let me.
I think it's 1 on 7 and 9 and like 3 on 10 plus.
Excuse me.
Okay. Hold 1. Yeah. Ooh. Are there any dangers we haven't noticed?
So this artificer guy, when he handed the gun back to Zeke, Valerie, that was not the real one. But as you're looking around now with perhaps a bigger suspicion, you see there are many people that are really trying very hard to appear like a lot more fucked up than they are, and all of them are watching what's happening right now.
Wait, so did I see the guy like swap it out for something or like?
You saw him give Zeke back like the gun.
Did I know he was lying when he said, "Here's your gun back"?
He did say that, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yep, you did.
Okay, well then I know, and Zeke's not fucking going anywhere.
Valerie, do you see that shit, man?
Yeah, it looks like Zeke's getting scammed out here.
Yeah, it's fucking funny, but Zeke's my employee, in my opinion, which means that all of his shit is mine, in my opinion, which means that guy took my gun.
Yeah, it's probably not great if a bunch of freaky wizards. No offense to any wizards. Get that.
Hey, I don't much
Also-
appreciate that.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, champ.
Am I actively not staying out of the way by performing all of these actions?
I'd say yeah, you're kind of right in the center of shit. That's
I'm
fair.
kind of right in the center
Yeah.
of things, right? Valerie's explicit advice to me last session was stay in the stands / out of the way when we go to Pentagram.
This is in the way.
Yeah, so
well,
I get
yeah.
experience.
While Val or Zeke figure out what they want to do in this situation, Stuart, where you're wandering, are you pathfinding at all, or are you just kind of like letting the vibes take you?
I'm purely letting the vibes take me.
So I think you spent a couple minutes soaking up the Avicii set, and you're like, man, this is okay. Really not the energy that I think you were kind of wanting from this Wizard Music Festival. You're probably really holding out for Eminem. And you wander through, and in the distance you see two things that catch your eye. One, the glowing green outline of one guy go, and two, you see a pancakes food truck that's having a fucking fire sale.
Oh, what kind of how much of a sale are we talking?
Half off flapjacks, full price upside down cake, but it's bigger than normal.
Interesting. Nobody ever does sales like that.
Where it costs the same, but you get more.
Yeah. Like you could. This is also probably what Stu's thinking.
And
Is
you see
everything
also,
cash at the festival?
Valerie, you paid with yeah, probably with your credit card. Or well, actually, you know what? Guy paid, and you didn't see how he did it. You guys are just gonna have to freaking figure it out.
Because I was gonna say I have a lot of like marked cash that we could use
That
at
is
the
true.
festival.
That is true. Stu, you also see a few people sitting alone, kind of in between the fighty zone and this more music-y zone, and you see several of them are sitting and playing musical instruments to themselves. Yeah, you hear a beep from your pocket.
I'm gonna go over to the people playing the music. Is there a way to silence this pager? Do I know how?
Turn it off.
Okay, I'm not gonna do that right now. I'm just gonna go over. I'm gonna wander towards the people.
You see, none of these people are explicitly like playing, like, you know, like they all are pretty separate from each other, but you feel there is a through line to all the music that they are all playing here. It is all as you walk past like disparate groups of people, and as one song kind of drifts in and the other drifts out, they are all in the same key, in the same time signature, doing vastly, very, very different things. One people doing like crazy, I want to say arpeggiated scales. One guy laying down a bit of some bluegrass licks on a banjo, but they all kind of flow into and out of each other in a very harmonious and slightly clashing way with the distant Avicii music.
I'm assuming I have my flute. I would say that I brought it.
Yeah, you reach for it, wondering if you brought it, and it is there in your hand.
Yeah, okay.
Pentagram.
Already like set up.
Oh yeah. Slathered in cork grease.
Just how I like it. I'm gonna sit down with this group of people, with my flute, just listening for a second, but with the intention to join them.
Mm-hmm.
If it seems like that's the vibe, which I feel like it does.
As you sit down, you feel like space made, if you know what I mean. Like they are kind of chilling out what they're doing to see what you do.
Yeah. I'm gonna start playing some shit.
What do we want to call this roll? You can make this be a use magic thing if you wish.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Is it okay if I don't know what the effect is?
Yep,
gonna be?
absolutely.
I think usually they want you to define it, but I'm just gonna, or maybe not. Okay, I'm gonna do a use magic roll.
Well, we just know that Stu has that magic in he. Every time he touched that flute, it turns into mold.
Okay, so that's a 8. Not the best, but
do you want to kind of overdo it, or do you want to underdo it? Do you want to kind of seem like you're seem like a bit of a tryhard, or just not really stand out very much?
I think like for me, like rolling an 8 would probably be playing too much, like playing nothing like entirely wrong, but not necessarily
You're
locking
playing,
in.
yeah, you're playing your own thing more than being kind of in harmony with these other
Yeah,
people.
yeah, and I imagine that they're all really locking in.
Yeah. They smile to you, but after a polite amount of time for you to play, they kind of ramp up the intensity of what they're doing to kind of drown you out a little bit. They seem appreciative, but they seem to be like really kind of in their kind of vibe. Do you continue? Like, do you do you attempt to like try again to kind of work in with them, or do you kind of back off?
Yeah, I'll try again. I'm going to start playing some longer lines, or like longer notes, drop into the background a little bit, and like
There's nothing I like
give
more
them
than
the
describing
feel.
hypothetical music.
Yeah. It's like
Hit me
really,
another use magic roll.
okay. Ooh, it's gonna be a 7.
Okay, this time like you have like such a clear thought in your head as to how you can like really engage with these guys, but you're so caught up in thinking about what you're going to do, you're just really not listening to what they're doing at all, and it sounds good, but there's a still a little bit of like dissonance there, but they all seem to be like really they seem to be very appreciative that you are like really attempting to put your own like thing to it still. Things come to a kind of natural crescendo, and then there is a pretty collective big exhale, and they all look at you very appreciatively. And the person sitting nearest to you, who is playing a like pretty elaborate drum set, just kind of like reaches out their hand to shake yours. Pretty cool playing, man. I actually
Thanks,
really
man.
fucking appreciate it.
Yeah, this is. I mean, I've never done this exactly. So
This is your first time on the gram?
Yeah, on the what?
At the Pentagram.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, first Wizard Festival.
Oh,
Actually.
dude, you're a natural. I'm guessing you're a wizard yourself?
Yeah, I mean, I dabble. I've been getting more into it recently.
That's really epic, man. I don't suppose you need a sparring partner, do you?
I mean,
I myself have been looking to get into the wizard battles of it all, but I've mainly been a music guy, and I've not really had a foot in the door, you know?
yeah, I mean, to be honest, that's kind of like exactly my vibe as well. But
Is that not
I mean,
fortuitous? If I think
Yeah.
one thing, I think is that Pentagram brings the people together.
yeah, that's so true. Man,
Uh,
yeah, this place is pretty sick.
My name's Simeon. It's very nice to meet you.
I'm Stu Parker.
Stu Parker. I think this is the beginning of a very cool friendship, man.
We're still shaking hands.
Oh yeah, of course. Now I'm something of a pseudo psychic myself, and I sometimes get tapped into the future vision of it all. You know, it comes with the drumming. And I just want you to know that I've been informed by someone named Auntie that your friend Zeke might be in terrible, terrible danger.
Oh, okay. Well, that's really good to know. Do
She
you know
also
Andy?
says, I know her through the threads of prophecy that tie all of us future seers together.
Oh, well, tell her I say hi, or maybe she knows already.
She already knew. I
that's-
was about to say you are quick on the uptake.
Okay, I'm gonna go find. I
I'm
think
from
I
somewhere
saw-
directly between Italy and Sweden.
Okay, it's like Germany.
I guess, man. What are the odds you run into a German person at a music festival? Quite high, I think.
I'm gonna. I mean, it was great. It was awesome to meet you. I would love to, we should put our names on the thing. But I think I saw my friend Zeke over there. I should really check on that.
You should probably seek Arthur's. That's a funny joke with words.
That's really good, man.
Yeah, I don't know this man. I just have been told his name.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I think you would like that. I should go. I should go probably.
Hey, good luck
But
to
thank
you.
you. Thank you for letting me sit in.
I remain Simeon, and
super.
you remain a cool guy I met today.
I stop shaking his hand and then fist bump him, and then I'm gonna proceed towards, I guess towards Guy. I saw Guy, right?
Okay. So yeah,
And I investigated
Stu's
the
on his
street.
way, so he will show up a little bit into this. I just wanted to establish a few things. Zecharius.
I would like to
Zecharius Arthurs.
investigate a mystery.
Hit me.
And the mystery is where the gun went.
Yep.
Oh yeah, baby. Finally. Good rolls.
A 3
That's
into
an
1. this
8.
time.
8 plus 3 sharp plus 1 ongoing from disobeying Valerie's advice.
You little rebel.
So I have 10 plus, I get to hold 2. Where did it go?
Pretty direct. You see that this guy has his left fist like pretty tightly clutched at his side, and you're pretty sure that he is holding something in his fist.
Okay. In that fist, what is being concealed here?
You see snaking out into the air, like kind of feelery, you see a small green-white leaf. The gun is in his hand. It might be small. It's hard to know.
Oh, I don't know what Zeke would do. There's like, it's like on one hand, I want Zeke to just like not know how to react, punch him in the face out of like being scared and try and grab the gun. Because like he doesn't really know, right?
Yeah.
He's just like, this guy stole the gun from me and he's like being weird. I just want to like, while I have the element of surprise, like
Valerie,
give him a quick jab.
Valerie, would you like to do anything before Zeke acts?
I feel like I'm kind of, once I noticed like the fake gun being handed over, I think I sort of like got up and started like slowly making my way over.
Guy is very messily eating a burrito next to you, kind of sneaky style. He seems very serious in the face. Valerie, I don't like our chances against this. I'm sorry, this is really fucking good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I don't like our chances against.
Wait, is this Guy?
This is Guy. Yeah, I don't like our chances against this many wizards. So I think an all-out brawl would maybe not be in our best favor unless we do it like Sharks in the Jets style and start just really just. I think if we start a dance off, I think people are really gonna get into it.
Yo, we could start like a little mosh pit here.
That'd be cool. You look
And
like a
then it might,
shover.
like, oh yeah, you know I am. And then I don't know, because isn't it a good excuse to hit a couple wizards?
Man, Val, you friggin' get me, man.
All right, let's fucking go. And then
Yeah, on the corner. Yeah, you see a kerfuffle is forming in the crowd of learned artificers around you.
As soon as that happens, I think I'm just gonna be like, "Yo, mosh, bro!" and I like push the guy who has the fake gun. Yeah.
Valerie, roll. Each of you roll either act under pressure or kick some ass, depending on the degree of moshing that you believe you are doing.
oh, okay,
I think I'm very deliberately trying to like push him over, like kick some ass,
Oh,
instead
cool,
of like
cool.
just
Yeah,
instead of just acting under pressure. Like I think it's very deliberate, you know.
yeah. Ass is being kicked. Cool.
Yeah. I think
And then I'm gonna
acting
try
under
and like,
pressure.
yeah, I'm gonna try and grab the gun like while I'm doing this as well.
Okay.
Okay, thank God. It's an 8.
Okay. It's an 8 for the kick some ass. So Zeke, you just fucking shot.
I'm like, let's smash it, bro!
Yeah.
And I
On
like
the
push him
drop
as
of a hat,
hard
yeah.
as I can.
As the Avicii set is like dying down, like in the distance. Yeah.
I'm like, the alarm's about to go off!
Val, what did you get?
I got a 6, but I'm gonna use one of my bottle it up plus ones.
Okay.
To
Yeah.
make it a 7.
to a
So now
7.
you have that to use against me in the future.
Valerie, do you wish? And I'm pretty sure I know the answer. This can either be a commotion on the too small side, or on the not too small side. Like I think you can become the center of a pretty big brawl, or you can cause a quick distraction that's going to die down very quickly, but will not put any like ire or chaos directly upon you.
I think after feeling so miserable at the beginning, and wanting to feel something again, I am going a little ham.
So both of you, all of you, I'm just gonna say, start this mission not at. If you were at anything higher than 3 harm, start at 1 harm. Anything lower than that, you start at no harm. Zeke and Val, you're both gonna take just 1 damage from just a couple flying elbows and knees going around in here. There's some people that are really just fucking going for it. To the end of Avicii set, which is obviously "Hey Brother." Zeke, I'm gonna need a act under pressure to specifically grab the coin, but you got this guy like down on his ass. He's yeah. You shoved him over, and there was someone perfectly in the spot to tabletop him behind him.
Hell yeah.
Am I like?
Oh, thank God.
There.
You're cresting a hill and seeing a pretty big wizard fight. it's just all fists and like the occasional like fucking flying carp bombardment spell. There's one guy throwing meatballs. Classic. What did you get, Zeke?
Do I still get my +1 ongoing for not following Valerie's advice?
This is certainly still the applicable situation, I would say. Yeah.
It's a 10.
Wow.
Complete success.
Okay.
That's what made it. It was a 9.
You grab this guy's hand and you see a off-white, slightly brown disc shape in his hand, and you realize that he seems to have switched like the kind of physicality of the little chalky disc and of the gun. As you realize this,
I don't know if I actually had the chalky disc. I think I was just saying that's like what was at the.
I'm gonna say you did.
Okay.
And as you do that, the gun in your hand kind of crumbles to chalk back to its normal shape, and the other one switches around, and now you're in the middle of this big old fight with a gun. Stu, what are you doing?
Jeez. Let me look at my moves.
Your pager beeps again.
Oh, shit, I guess I should check it. Like, that might be helpful to me in this moment. I'm thinking for the first time.
So yeah, you got like
I'm gonna check it.
You got 3 missed messages. After the it's just checked, and yeah, bats into cars is possible, but it's pretty dangerous stuff. Then after that, heard the burritos are good, and then after that, oh, don't forget the big spell display thing that I want you to do.
Right.
That's it.
Okay. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna have to cause a scene.
Because
I think there's already a scene.
Because there's already too much of a scene and you're feeling jealous.
Can I say that, like, as part of use magic, like, if I like started like performing to this fight, would I be like audible? Like, could I say that I have some sort of like amplification?
Yeah, you can do
so
that's like something beyond human powers, and that feels like a pretty natural thing that Stu would have wanted to perfect, some form of prestidigitation type spell. So yeah, you have an amp enchantment that you can try to cast.
Okay. I'm going to this might be a big magic thing, actually. Let me look at my
That's up to me. I am happy.
Okay.
I'm happy with a use magic rule that we can maybe expand upon a little bit. This is just simply for you attempting. What are you trying to do here?
I'm reading my sheet here. I think I would like to. Oh God, what about one of the effects of use magic is summon a monster into the world.
Okay.
I don't know if that's what like.
Summon your patron, Mr. Monsoon.
Sorry. Well, that's not exactly what I wanted to do. I think I would like to.
Yeah. Zeke is trying to do a magical performance. What is like Zeke attempting to do here?
You mean?
God fucking damn it, man. Zeke is such a stoner musician name.
I think so. Stu's like kind of cresting a hill, right? Kind of like above these people.
Yep. He's above all this shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna post up, and I'm just gonna play my little heart out with the intention, I guess, to make something big and loud happen. I'm imagining like a big lightning ball or something like that, basically I don't know if that's within. I've definitely never done anything like that before, but I think like
this
from
is the place.
Stu's point of view, I'm gonna try and play the best solo flute that I've ever played.
Yeah, you're just gonna flout your little rump off.
I guess my intention is mostly just to be loud and to distract everybody enough from hitting Zeke over the head.
I mean, Zeke's done everything from someone else's perspective unintentionally so far.
Yeah, he's just bumping and grinding, but he's
he's
worried about his little normie friend in the middle of this mosh pit.
The wizard mosh pit. Zeke is gonna die so fast.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a roll. So this is just a weird roll.
I'm gonna call this use magic. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh my God.
Theme.
This is another 8.
Okay, so you do the intended effect, and there will be a glitch. Can you read through the glitches for me, please? I remember one of them is get unexpected and unwanted attention or some shit.
Yeah, effect is weakened. The effect is weakened. The effect is of short duration. You take 1 harm, ignore armor. The magic draws immediate unwelcome attention, or it has a problematic side effect, which is pretty general.
You know what? I'm gonna let you pick the glitch on this one.
Don't they get to pick the glitch normally?
I think so. As soon as I said it, yeah. Because I remembered Travis McElroy picking the glitch.
That's literally what I remember. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
They always got to pick.
I feel like saying it has a problematic side effect is kind of a cop-out.
Hey, I feel like taking damage is the big cop-out. That's the least.
I mean, if you want a lightning bolt, it could be a short duration, right?
Well, I think it's just that. I mean, this isn't really on the list, but I think my main flaw here is that I lack any real specific intention. Like I'm not entirely. I don't have like
some real like wild magic shit. Just like tapping.
Yeah, I want to do something big and loud, but I don't really have like that. I don't have like a clear picture. I'm not like I'm casting a fireball. It's just like I'm trying to channel as much energy into being distracting as possible.
I've got some. I've got a pitch for this. So you kind of stance up and begin flouting on top of this hill, and the first thing that everybody in this fight hears is a really interesting and lilting, complicated kind of math rocky flute solo that this guy's pulling. And the sky overhead that is already lit up in all the colors of the wind, one large cloud shoots in out of nowhere, just like you hear the proverbial sound of tires screeching above Zeke's head. Fuck Stu's head. And rain begins in a small circle around Stu and on a few other people in this crowd. They are the only people being rained upon. And Zeke, fuck, Stu, I hate all of my friends. There's
I swear you did it with the last season too.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I'm
right.
stupid and I lash
Friend
out when
Kevin.
I get wrong. Sue me. From this cloud, you see eyes and legs stew, and then the snuffling face of an enormous bison made up of precipitation and filling the air with a electric energy. And this mosh pit gets even fucking crazier. People are going absolutely crazy right now. They're fighting in the mud.
Oh.
And
With
this,
that,
yeah.
just to like put the icing on the cake of like Zeke is like trying to pretend to be this person who's doing all this unintentionally. I'm gonna use my move often overlooked. And I'm just gonna go completely insane when I see this display. Like I'm gonna be like, that's so fucking awesome, and just start fucking like going so hard.
What does this move do?
When I
Often
act all
overlooked.
crazy to avoid something, I can roll plus weird. On a 10 plus, I'm regarded as unthreatening and unimportant. On a 7 to 9,
right.
I get to
Yeah,
pick
okay.
one of the two.
Roll that beautiful cube times 2.
Ah, shit. I'm gonna use a point of luck because that's really rough. Actually,
Did you
I
get
think
2 1s again?
I got 2 2s, so it would have been like 5, which is a complete failure, which draws all the attention in the area towards me.
Yeah, that's bad. That's very yeah. Unless
Yeah,
2
that's
people
really
help you
bad.
out, which is yeah.
So I'm gonna use a point of luck, I think, and I think Zeke feels
You've
the
been rolling
presence
really
of a
badly.
Chad take over his body and just like dances his heart out. He's
Yeah.
using a point of luck, so he got a 12. He's going so fucking hard.
And people think you are uninteresting and unthreatening.
Yeah. No. Unimportant and unthreatening.
Right. Yeah.
So I just like
You're one
that's
with the
thing is,
crowd.
like, I stole this gun from this wizard, so the wizard's probably like, oh fuck, he knows or whatever.
Mm.
But now I'm just like having a good time waving it in the air, and this guy's like, this guy's a
Oh,
fucking
he's just
idiot.
an idiot.
Yeah.
yeah, this guy doesn't know what he's fucking doing. That gun's probably not cool. You guys spend the next, I want to say, like this mosh pit continues for the next, I want to say 40 minutes. So if you guys want to stay in the thick of it, you can. If you want to move your way out, you're able to do that without a lot of without a lot of interference. Stu, how long do you try to keep up this performance / spell?
I think like once I think I'm gonna it does the after the effect happens. I think that's mostly what I was going for, and then I reassess the situation, and I see that Zeke is not being beaten to a pulp. So I think I'm gonna go and try and find Valerie. Do I see Valerie? Is she also with you?
Valerie's not very tall, right? Is she tall or is she short? I can't remember.
Like 5'10" ish.
Like
not like terribly tall. So
Stu, give me a read a bad situation to see where it went.
Okay.
She's not like super tall, but you could definitely spot her in a crowd.
Oh my god.
This is a big. I feel like there's a lot of people of a similar dress to Val in this big mosh pit.
True.
That's a 6.
Okay.
Which means I get to mark experience.
You do.
Which means I will get
Is
to
there-
level up again.
Any chance I could help out by dancing near Valerie?
Yeah, roll help out.
Really? Let's go.
That's so funny.
I love that Zeke used a point of luck to basically mask really good.
Wow. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
hey, wow. That's yeah. Because there's only so many you can spend, buddy.
That's a 9 minus 1, so it's an 8.
Okay, which
Which
means
is
that
a mixed success.
okay, that means he gets a +1, but
I
Why am I frozen? Can you guys still hear me?
yep.
Oh, okay.
I have the
Oh,
thing
I'm
up
back.
here.
I don't have to do anything. as a
Plus
keeper.
1, but I expose myself to trouble or danger. So I'm Gangnam styling near Valerie. Please
Okay.
explain what happens.
So you
It hasn't
start.
even come out yet.
Not
and
even-
you're doing it
Whoa.
already.
Yeah, the prophetic visions fill the air.
You see Psyoff on the sidelines taking notes.
Nodding his
It's gonna
head
be
like it's like the anyway, it's like the little Dicky Freaky Friday
I got
video. You and Zeke and Guy are hitting that Gangnam Style dance like real hard. And
Has anyone done discourse yet about how Back to the Future has like a white guy go back in time and invent rock and roll?
Yeah, people have been talking
yeah.
about this. It's bad.
Isn't
Okay.
that that's a
I
John
was just
Mulaney
wondering.
bit, right?
Is it?
I think so.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Not that I've seen, but I haven't seen all of them. I would presume.
Euban X in chat says cracked video.
Interesting.
Yeah. Did
Like-
Robert Evans do that one? That's the only cracked guy I know.
Oh, like the what is it? A website or a magazine?
Yeah.
I thought they were just commenting
Internet
on,
user looking
on
at a
this
piece of
video that we're in.
Was this like a website?
The cracked video.
Or magazine?
YouTube channel.
Oh.
You Zeke, you don't notice anything. You're dancing guys
About
right
what?
next to you, and being able to triangulate Guy who really sticks out and Zeke who really sticks out. You're able to find Valerie, and you see that she seems to be having the absolute time of her fucking life. You see Valerie collide with some dude and just get launched like 5 feet away. Yeah, shit's going crazy. Sensory overload heaven. And on the main stage, you guys hear the dulcet tones of one Dr. Dre opening for Mr. Marshall P. Mathers.
Who the fuck is Marshall Mathers?
Zeke stands there, arms crossed. I like all music except country and hip hop. It is 2009, of course.
And
I
Dr.
like the
Dre
idea
is
that Zeke has
opening
heard
for
of
Eminem.
everyone except Eminem.
Little freak. Yeah. Guy kind of grabs you guys by the arm. It's like, okay, I think we should stay for this Eminem show just to see how really fucking bad it is. That episode didn't come out until October 2010, so no one knows about the Johnny B. Good thing. It's still yet to come out. So you can watch this Eminem show. I know like a pretty cool ghost place that we can hang out. Sort of a ghost place killer who was going to be playing tonight and is not.
I want to so bad.
Yeah. Do you guys want to watch Eminem do one of the many songs that he put out this calendar year about murdering women and doing drugs?
Well, I don't know where that came from, but I've been waiting this whole night to see the Eminem, and like, I'm just hype, I guess.
Oh man. I don't usually get to tell people that Santa Claus isn't real. So this is a fucking banner day in the Geigo household. Okay, I downloaded the Tim Burton Willy Wonka movie on my phone. I'm gonna
What the fuck?
on my little laptop, so I'm gonna be watching that. But yeah, he takes you guys. There's 4 chairs set up with. What are each of your favorite types of chip/beverage? Starting with Valerie.
Gotta go the Doritos Mountain Dew combo.
Wow, that's so real. God, Valerie
Wow.
Thorne is Valerie Thorne is the every woman. My goodness.
That is also what I was thinking, but I think it was the only chips and beverage I could think of. Maybe Stu Parker is like a big Pepsi head. I could see that.
Yeah. I think Stu's got a lot of Pepsi T-shirts.
Yeah, and maybe like Ruffles. Can we do ketchup Ruffles? Do those exist in this place and time? I'd say
Ketchup,
so.
Ruffles, and Pepsi.
Yeah.
What about you, Zeke? Can I make a pitch for Zeke?
Yeah, go for it.
Mr. Pibb.
Definitely Mr. Pibb with
Gotta-
some hoops,
gotta
I
be-
think.
Some hoops? Wow, not
Oops.
bugles.
No, fuck bugles. Hoops are where it's at.
So guy sits down and is like, I just want you guys to know that this is like the longest I've ever like known most mortal people before they ended up dying in like a truly unspeakably horrible manner. And I just want you guys to know that like I really fucking appreciate the teamwork and camaraderie that we have here. I think that we even just today
Of not dying.
and just like being big chillers, man. You guys you like some of the same video games that I do. You're just like some of the first people I've ever confided my like deepest secrets to.
Nodding along to the Chow Garden.
Stu knows my my yogurt recipe like by heart now, I presume. We talked about it for hours on the boat ride over. Valerie, you're one of the most cracked.com employees that I've ever had. I just want to say that I'm just really looking forward to. We just get to have like a nice evening at this music festival, and I just don't think it's gonna be nice to just take some time off, you know. So I got you guys your favorite chips and beverages just to show that I care.
Zeke is looking over his shoulders because this is just the setup to the worst.
What the
thing
fuck are you
happening.
talking about, man? Zeke, chill out, baby. This shit, it's all
Zeke
cream,
is so
man.
anxious.
The Eminem set goes off without a hitch. He plays everybody's favorite song. The ghost of Elton John is on stage. That's right. In this universe, Elton John is dead, but no one noticed.
That tracks.
They play
Everyone
Stan.
was too focused on if Paul McCartney was dead. They forgot Elton
They,
John.
they forgot all about Elton, as every single time. Whose real name is like Lewis or some bullshit. Oh, Henry's frozen again.
Oh, I think my phone is dying, which is maybe what's happening.
Die, go. And you guys are walking back towards your boat as the Eminem set is kind of coming to a crawl, trying to. You planning to go back to the kind of the beach house for the end of the night, probably not wanting to spend the night in tents. Is anybody wanting to spend the night at the music festival?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I think Stu probably would.
So Stu, you're probably like walking them back to the boat. Guys, like this was
Yeah.
fun, but I would like to sleep in my own bed and have my own pancake breakfast tomorrow morning, and not be at this music festival between the hours of midnight and 6 o'clock to maybe noon in the morning. So Stu, we'll catch you later. You have a great time. And then from behind you, you hear someone yell, "Hello! I'm pretty sure that I'm rock hard." And you guys see coming off a small door from the back of the stage, one Marshall Mathers. Blonde hair. He looks like shit since 2009. He's like, "Oh shit."
That dude just got kicked out of the festival.
It seems I just met some of my Marshall fans. Very nice to meet you, Mathers. And he kind of like puts his he does like the Eminem like flip off. He's like, don't tell anybody. I'm this is what Eminem sounds like. I'm going back to my damn tent before I gotta perform again. I sure hope nothing happens to me. I'm kidding. Nothing would ever happen to Marshall Mathers.
Zeke pulls out the spirit gun.
And before, unfortunately, Zeke, someone was quicker on the draw than you.
No.
Eminem, mid-step away from you guys, he is hit by a large, immaterial, shimmery purple rectangle. As it passes through him, you see a splash of fluids and blood appear from the other side of Eminem, and you see Marshall Mathers dead before his time.
Well, it's worth a shot, and I shoot him as he's
shit.
falling.
Nothing happened.
Damn it.
That's so funny. And Stu, you immediately recognize that someone has performed one of their forbidden spells. Someone has cast the inverse sieve technique on Marshall Mathers, and he has died.
Damn, what does that entail?
Roll me either sharp or weird for your if you've read anything about the inverse sieve technique.
Oh, that's a 9. One of my best rolls today.
You know how when you pass like you're boiling pasta, you pour it into a strainer, the pasta stays and the water goes.
Yeah.
It's the inverse of that. It's something that passes through and catches only liquids and leaves all solids fine. All moisture has been removed from Marshall Mathers' body in a second, causing all of his organs to fail at the same time.
Oh, I see. You hate to see it.
You see the dried husk of Eminem land on the ground in front of you. And you hear tumultuous applause from the stage and the stands. See you next time on Pentagram.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Feels like a pretty natural place to end it.
Yeah.
Did we save anybody from certain death or worse?
Commenting on. I guess
about
you can kill
No.
Eminem on your own show. I forgot.
I feel like I might have died
Was it certain?
without help.
Was it certain?
No, I guess not.
Did we solve the current mystery
No.
of who shot Eminem?
we killed Eminem. What was that thing that happened in Surf and Turf? Where there was like an apartment fire and we like killed somebody. Did we, or did
Mads' building got caught on
Mads'
fire?
building fell.
Right.
on fire.
And then Kevin tried to rescue someone, and it was like
Kevin had to use a luck point.
Oh yeah. You were like, "Oh, I'm gonna heal you," and then you accidentally fucked them up, like beyond repair.
you blasted them with heaven magic. Yeah.
You're
Right.
like, this probably isn't a good look. I mean, use a luck.
Fuck! I forgot to use this.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Oh,
Did we
maybe next time.
learn anything new or important about one of the hunters?
I mean, Zeke's like when he's masking.
Yeah, we learned that Zeke can be a bombastic and hardy dude if he just uses a ton of his energy.
It was upsetting to hear Zeke's voice.
Yeah, I liked it conceptually. I didn't like it monetarily. I think we're gonna lose a lot of money off that one, man. People are only here for Zeke's voice.
The Zeke stocks are pulling out.
Oh yeah.
The
my
Zeke
God.
bro voice is just, I don't know. It just doesn't,
You've had your Zeke card revoked.
it doesn't feel right.
Oh my god! I
Did we
didn't
learn
realize it
anything
had
new
such an
or
effect.
important about about the world?
I mean, we got to Pentagram.
We
which
got
is
to
pretty
Pentagram.
big, right?
Eminem's a wizard.
Eminem is
sorry.
no longer with
Eminem's
us.
a
dead?
wizard. Rest
That's
in
pretty
peace.
important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that 1 XP?
That's 1 XP. Yeah. For the lot of ya. Yeah. This was the setup. I just wanted to get everybody's orbs blue as could be. And then we're gonna see what happens on October 31st, 2009, the day after Eminem died.
Wow.
You already know that's a Paul McCartney song.
Huh?
What?
The day after Eminem died?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know how there's like a
I
fake Paul
read the
McCartney because Paul
news
McCartney
today,
died?
oh boy.
That's
About
John Lennon! Yet another incredibly disrespectful post by a trans person about John Lennon. I won't stand for it. You know how like Paul McCartney died, so people call him Fall because he's the fake Paul McCartney. Does that mean we're gonna get Eminem?
God, I hope so.
Whoa! And the next Eminem album that comes out is Rehab. Holy shit! Oh my god. We'll see. We will see.
I mean, I feel like Eminem has to come back as a ghost.
Do you think music?
What is
would
this,
have
Ghost
changed-
City?
Changed significantly if Eminem died in 2009? I guess he wouldn't have done Rap God and wouldn't have become as successful.
When did he put out Rap God?
I think it was like 2012 or something.
2013.
I thought it was like,
Wow.
yeah, it was like surprisingly recent.
That is.
I mean,
is
it's
wild.
still like 10 years ago, but I feel like, I don't know. I'm always, whenever I think about that,
I mean, we have the
surprised.
Eminem Show and the Marshall Mathers LP, which are like, oh, this. You know what we've robbed the world of? We've robbed the world of Venom, the theme to the movie Venom.
I didn't know he did that. I feel like,
That's how it goes.
it's time for Venom.
Get
Venom.
Oh
Venom.
my gosh, I didn't realize that Eminem had an album called Music to be Murdered By.
So
Oh, yeah.
we're right. I was doing some research today. We're right in the middle of Eminem
Wow.
doing the most drugs and having the most songs about wanting to rape and murder women ever.
But yeah, I do wonder if anything would have changed if he died at that point.
This was brought up on
his...
a podcast I was listening to. There's like all these really interesting bits of like pivotal times in history, like what's his fucking name? Seth MacFarlane almost died in 9/11.
Right.
And you guys know about you guys are familiar with the Challenger launch, right?
Yeah.
So that was
That's the one that exploded.
That's the one
right?
that exploded. So there was like just like some like librarian or like teacher on that flight. Just they wanted to like bring in like education into the kind of talk for space travel. The original plan was a joint venture between NASA and PBS, trying to get more children to be interested in space travel. They were going to have, before the flight went, on live TV, someone in a Big Bird costume get onto the Challenger rocket, which means that millions upon millions of American children almost watched Big Bird die in a fiery inferno live on TV, and I truly do believe that would have changed history forever.
Yeah, it kind of would have been like the mental health version of 9/11.
We're gonna make the mental health 9/11. Fuck, I can't even. It's Everyone.
Wow, that would have been crazy. That's kind of like what happened in my kitchen in our Halloween party.
That is true.
Judging by the fact that we still find Big Bird's feathers sometimes.
Henry's younger brother showed up to a Halloween party in the fucking dopest Big Bird Halloween costume I ever did see.
Yeah,
handmade
Big Bird's feathers.
Hand flayed Bobby Flay. This has been Ghosts Town. Thank you for watching or listening whenever and whomever you may wear. Go on to the Measly Meatloaf Bag of Tricks YouTube channel. I just uploaded a kind of spoken word music event thing that me and Henry made that I'm pretty proud of and I think is really cool.
Yes,
Everybody, go be a wizard. Grow a tree.
Gun.
Go a tree gun. Be like a panda. Eat, shoots, and leaves. Good night, everyone. All right.
Burn it. Just burn that VOD. I think that one's going to the trash.
Stream's going. Stream's still going, guys. I've not ended the stream. This is fucked up. I can't believe you said all those slurs, Luna. I had to mute you.